very smart thing to do. As you saw there, you see all the colors. Now it's going back to the another commercial. So it's constantly like showing commercials. And for someone who gets seizures, I don't think it's a smart thing to be flashing so many colors and like so many things going on at once. And they should come with at least a warning stating that, colors are going to be flashing like crazy during commercials. I think these like commercials should come with a warning stating, colors are going to be changing. So if you're, if you have seizures or and stuff like that, it'll be best to not be having watched these commercials, but they just pop it on during a show that you're watching. And like if you don't pay their fee, I think it's like $10 a month, so they could remove the commercials or whatever. And but if you don't pay it, they bombard you with these commercials that are the colors are going crazy, flashing. And like that one video, I had to like pause it. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. I had to grab my phone and hit record so you guys could see like how many colors, like black and white and all different like things it was doing. It was like crazy. Look at the sheep. Like all these commercials, they're like, I don't know, they're kind of like giving out information and shit and things that are going on and things that are going on around. And these commercials, I don't know, they're just so weird. And I think people should really like pay attention to these commercials. But I don't like the fact that they put a song on and it was black and white and it was doing all these like in and out features and craziness. Someone who gets seizures, that's not a smart thing to just put up while a person's watching a show. And then like it's crazy. You could cause someone to have a seizure. I was like, holy shit, I had to look away. I grabbed my phone and I just started recording. I was like, man, that's just nuts. It's just crazy how YouTube for a buck, they put whatever the hell they want on the commercials, and you gotta eat it up and watch it. You can skip through it if you want, but a lot of these commercials they come with signs. Even if you're not listening to it, you just see the recordings and see what they're recording. And like it's just sometimes these commercials just say a lot. You see how it's like changes, like just like the pans, it's like they're not getting wet. They're like, I think they're waterproof pants. I guess that's what this commercial is about. And they're elastic. And this one's doing a split, trying to prove that like these are elastic, waterproof pants. And if they get wet, they're not gonna mess up because the water repels off of it, which is smart. It's pretty cool. She's trying to show her ass and show her key where she can hide her key, and she can do her butt exercises, yoga, hide her phone. This guy's gonna ride a bike. It's pretty cool pants. I mean, I guess this is a commercial about pants and how flexible and comfortable they are. I mean, would I wear pants like that? They're too tight for me. Can't wear anything like that. It's just too tight. Crazy. But that's what I'm trying to say about the commercials. It's like all the flashing lights and all the craziness on YouTube, and they sell their souls to the devil. They don't care. I'm watching a WWE programming, not even WWE programming. I was watching it's a wrestling show. And I was just watching it, and all of a sudden they just started popping out with that music, with that craziness. And I was like, man, let me record this real quick. But just wanted to share that with you guys. And if I catch anything else while I'm watching, I'll record it, put it on. You guys can watch and listen to what I say. And hopefully you're having a good day, because my day sucks. I'm in pain. I'm aching. I wasn't able to get my injections this freaking week, last week, because I got there late for my appointment, which I try to switch the appointment from one time to another, and the lady told me that she'll call me back if she if you know whatever happens, to let me know so I could show up at 3 o'clock because my appointment was at 2:20. And when I went to the doctor's office and stuff, I was there. I got there at 3. The lady's like, "Oh, you late and this and that," and was like, she said, what the hell is she? She was like, "Oh, that your appointment was at 2:20." I was like, "No, because I called yesterday, which was on Thursday. It was Wednesday. I had called and told them that my appointment was for, it was a 2:30, 2:20. I had called and I changed it. I had called to change it to 3 o'clock because I didn't have a ride until a later time. So then my ride picked me up and took me, and we got there a little bit before 3. It was like actually like 3 o'clock we got there. And I had called to change my appointment to 3 o'clock, and no one called me from the hospital or nothing. So I'm assuming that my appointment is at 3 o'clock because I told them that I wanted to come at 3. So when I go there, they told me, "Oh, it's late," that they had tried to call me and left a message. I said, "That's bullshit," because no one called me and no one left me a message. So that's negative, wrong. And the nurse had, well, the nurse came out and she was like all secretive talking. She's like, "Oh, I forgot to call you, but yeah, I wasn't able to switch it, but it was I'm sorry," and talking really low. And I was like, "That's fucked up. Now I gotta come back another day to fucking do my injection." So now I gotta go back. This Thursday I have an appointment at 9 o'clock in the fucking morning to do my injections. Look how they just bombard you with commercials. This is the crazy shit. Like commercials, commercials, commercials. It's just nuts. YouTube is just nuts. They're like, I'm gonna have to get that. I can't watch any more commercials. It's driving me crazy. I'm gonna just have to pay the $10 a month and get their stupid service that takes away the commercials, because I'm just done with it. It just drives me nuts every time I see the commercials. It's just like so distracting, from what I'm trying to, put out there. But that's all they do. It's like commercial, commercial, commercial. Look, you could ride a one tire thingamajig. I mean, they make it look easy. It's not as easy as it looks. You'd be busting your ass just trying to get off of it. But anyhow, um, yeah, I wasn't able to get my injections. So my injections, I'm gonna have to go on this Thursday at 9 in the morning to get my injections, and they're gonna inject my neck and my shoulders, and hopefully the mid of my back. I'm just have been having so much freaking pain between my shoulder blades. There's a disc or something that's not right, and I'm in a lot of pain in that area. And my lower back's been acting up. It's right now it's kind of under control because I took a pain medicine earlier, so it's kind of under control right now. My stomach's a little under control right now too, especially with the pain. And it's crazy how pain just creeps up, and it's been raining, and that's the shit. It's just been raining all day. Look at the cats, how cute. I guess that's like a Black Friday um ad. But it's so cute. Look how cute. Cute animals. Animals are cute. Oh Lord, now they're trying to sell me freaking clothes. Oh no, I'm gonna fast forward that. I don't care. And it's showing red out of all things, right? So like, anyhow, I have to get my ejections on freaking Thursday, and I got to deal with that pain on Thursday, and it's bullshit. And then Friday, I have an appointment with my doctor to go over my lab results, my blood results, which I already know my results and everything. But most likely they're gonna prescribe me my medicine for my pre-diabetes medicine, and then probably something for vitamin D because I'm not getting any sun up here and my vitamin D level is very low. So they're gonna probably put me back on this. It's like this green gel. It kind of looks like the NyQuil gel caps, kind of like that. And I have to take one gel cap a week. For like, I think it's like for like 2 or 3 months. I think it's 3 months that I gotta take it, and that helps with my vitamin D level to raise it up. Because I don't be outside, I don't go outside, I don't get no sun, so they gotta pump in the vitamin D into me. That's why I've been feeling dizzy. I haven't been feeling good. Um, Let me see. But yeah, Thursday I'll be getting the injections. So hopefully, like old Lucha Libre, old school wrestling, and Mexican wrestling is very big in Mexico. And they have their masks that it's kind of like a tradition. And it's out of like respect, like too, because they always wear their masks. They hardly ever take it off like that. There's some wrestlers they take it off, they don't mind and stuff. But then there's some that are like die hard, never take it off, don't let nobody see them. Um, like with the mask, without the mask. So it's like yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, so I'm dealing with this pain. Today's been horrible. This rain has been driving me crazy. We could take a look real quick at the at the radar. I'm actually filming from my phone. I just started recording and stuff. So let's go ahead and jump over to the weather real quick. As you can see, the East Coast looks crazy. Hold on, it's flashing because that's the way the damn screen is picking up the feeds. Down here, you see it's uploading. So hopefully it'll smooth out without so much of that flashing, because that's just driving me crazy now. Hold on, okay. Let me just restart it, because it's gonna just drive me crazy. All that flashing. As you can see, the Northeast here, and I'm over here in Connecticut. Where's the arrow? Here it is. So I'm right here in Connecticut. So we still got all this rain here. So anyone that's out in Philadelphia, Jersey, parts of like Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia, even up in the north here, like Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, parts of Maine, definitely New York. It's getting a lot of energy, a lot of rain energy. Those portions of northern Michigan is getting some out of this. Wisconsin also is getting some good stuff out of this. If you look down here, we got Carolinas, with some South Carolinas getting some rain too out of it. If you look over here to Tennessee, um, Western Tennessee, Northern Tennessee is getting rain. Arkansas, up here, Oklahoma, and getting some much good rain out there. Texas got a lot of energy coming in through Texas and New Mexico. So, and then the rest of the country here, you got Nevada, a little bit of energy coming down through Nevada and California. In the mountains, will probably get a little bit of snow. Everything looks good for the Northeast. Northeast is a little breezy, but very nice out. As you can see up here in Montana and North Dakota, and you can see this blue that just stays there, that doesn't move. That's snow that's on the ground. So here you can see the peaks of the mountains that have little shades of blue. That's snow. That's snow on the mountain. And then here is snow that's on the ground that's showing up on radar. So they've been getting a lot of snow out here in North Dakota, and out here in Montana been getting a lot of snow, and the mountains are getting a lot of snow. So you can see the heaviness of the snow that's there. So Around the mountains, just be careful because there's a lot of accumulation of snow and it could cause avalanches. They gotta, keep an eye out on it because there's been a lot of energy that's been going through there, through Montana and through North Dakota and stuff, but more for Montana. And down in the south, you see the the energy just coming through Texas, from New Mexico. It's coming from the Pacific, as you can see. It's like a line that's connected here. Where's my mouse? I'm like, where's my mouse? See right here, like this energy. So this energy is like pushing through from the Pacific. That's a long ways. That's going through the whole United States and some, because look how deep. You know what? Let's change the radar. I just started recording from my phone, but I was like, you know what? I could still do a show like this too. I mean, I don't always have to be from my computer. I mean, if I could get on here on my phone and do it, then it's all good. Wow, there's some energy out here in the Pacific. Ooh, okay. If I'll be watching this system right here because this system right here has a good set of storms there, and then there's another system right over here that I'll like keep an eye on. Let me see Alaska real quick. Let's see what's going on over there. Okay, so that's Alaska, not Alaska, Hawaii. I want to say Alaska. Well, we should check out Alaska since I'm talking about Alaska. But see, like this energy down here south of Hawaii, um um it doesn't look too bad. It's not crazy. I'm not like, you see there's some energy here too. There is a couple of islands out here. um but it's not too bad. Like the energy is not too bad, and Hawaii is not bad right now. It's actually nice out there. You guys got nice. It's looking nice. Today's gonna be a nice day on Hawaii. um that's beautiful. Looks good. um since I was talking about Alaska, no wonder I was talking about Alaska. Look how craziness that is. I like Alaska. I was like, wait a minute, why am I saying Alaska? I haven't even seen the Alaska radar until right now. And look at this. Wow, look all that energy that's going into Alaska. Ooh, that is a lot of energy. Look at this low pressure that's right down here. Let me get my mouse. Right in here, there's a low pressure. You can see the rotation right here. Man, but look at all this energy. Wow, that's a lot of energy. Look how it's like the tail of it. So that's the tail of the energy. And here's another low pressure. There's another one over here. Hold on, let me bring the mouse over here. Okay. There's a low pressure right here. So right in here in this area, we'll see where my mouse is. Right in there, that's a low pressure right there. And then down here, there's another low. You can see the rotation on it. So there's another low right here, and it's like moving southwards. And then this is another low. There's like 3 lows. It's like a triangle of lows. But man, look at that energy. Wow. If Alaska had fires, that shit's out right now. Because man, that's a lot of energy. A lot of like snow, rain, and snow. And a lot of energy in Alaska. A lot of energy. A lot of that's a lot. So let's go back to let me see if I could see something here. Hold on one sec. I want to see the Atlantic and the Pacific to see how, like, look how deep this freaking front. I mean, I'm sure someone's talking about it or reporting it somewhere, but that's a long distance from way out here in the Pacific to come in through Mexico, whoop, through Texas, and then just come through the middle, pretty much the middle of the United States, between the north and the south. And look how that energy is pushing up to my area to the northeast. That's a lot of energy coming across here. Man, that's a lot of rain that's going to be coming through here throughout the whole day today. So my body's driving me a little bit crazy. So you got to pardon me for a moment. that I'm dealing with pain and I haven't been myself lately. Because when pain hurts, it hurts. Even if I'm taking the medicine, it doesn't stop the pain fully. It kind of like reduces it a little bit, but it doesn't like take it away. That's not the answer. My pain is nonstop, and that's like it's craziness. And this Thursday at 9 in the morning, your boy here gotta go get his injections and get those injections all through my neck and shoulders. So I'll be looking forward to that. That's crazy. Oh Lord, that's crazy because it's very painful. I'm gonna actually see if I could order a mouth guard because I bite down and it's very painful. So I'm gonna put a mouth guard in my mouth so I can protect my teeth from grinding. Um, but man, look at the energy. That's a lot of energy coming across the Northeast, and it's rain. It's a lot of rain coming. It's in the 50s right now. The temperatures over here, and yeah. Let's see. Let's see. The islands look okay. They don't look too bad as far as the weather's concerned. A little cloudy here and there. That'll come through. Nothing crazy. So it's like partly cloudy throughout the islands. No systems, no storms. We could take a look at the Atlantic real quick. And the Gulf of Mexico, there's nothing going on in the Gulf of Mexico. I'm not even gonna waste our time looking at that. Um, Actually, I want to see Eastern Africa here, and everything's retreating back. You see, it's coming off the ocean and it's retreating backwards. So not really. Um, no threats gonna be really coming from this area. Um, let's take a look at the Central Atlantic. Okay. Yeah. Hurricane season is officially over. There's like it's quiet, quiet, quiet. This is a good time for cruises. Like if people are in cruises and stuff, it's just probably a little breeze, nice Caribbean breeze. But man, all the islands, Aruba, up through the all the islands, St. Thomas, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, man, it's nice. So they should really really enjoy it. You see Puerto Rico here, and then Dominican Republic, all the islands, Aruba's down here, and it's real quiet. It's peaceful. Good time for a cruise, man. People are lucky if they took a December cruise, like for the winter time to get away from this cold, or they're going on a cruise. Man, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. Let me see if I could do a cruise report because I could leave on a cruise report. Western Atlantic. Here we go. Cruise report. Man, look how nice. Look at the islands. That's what's so cool. You see all the islands over here, Aruba, and then you got all the chain islands, and then you got Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Haiti, Jamaica, St. Thomas is over here, but Cuba over here, even Florida. Florida doesn't look too bad at all. I mean, you probably get some spotty showers north of Tampa, but that's coming up from the Gulf, and it's just little showers that going, from the Gulf, but nothing crazy. Everything's quiet. Everything's quiet until you go to the United States. When you get to the United States, that's a different story here. Let's go to the United States. Bam! We're like, holy moly! Look at the craziness, and not only that, but man, look at the energy and look at the snow. Look at the packs of snow that's on the ground. That like the radar's picking up as the blue from the snow. Man, that's a lot of snow. So a lot of rain coming through here through the Northeast and through Texas, and you can see where you're at from what I'm recording. And I just want to give an update on my health and stuff. And I feel like shit, and the weather has me feeling like crazy. So I need to smoke a joint, chill out. I might do an open talk later today. I don't know. Let's see how I feel. Haven't been feeling too good, so I'll see what I can do. And yeah, it just sucks. It just sucks. But it's my mind over your matter, and sometimes my mind, you can't stop the mind, but the body just like wants to quit. I'm like, oh man, it's like it's not my mind so much the problem is the body and the health. It's not there yet. So I'm still in recovery. I had a lot of surgeries this year. I had 4 surgeries this year. 4 surgeries. So it's a lot in the body, and I'm tired. I am. I'm tired, and yeah, trying to make it to 40. I gotta get there. About a month and about 2 weeks away. So about 6 weeks. Oh shit, six. I'm 6 weeks, 6 days away, and reach 40, and then that's a goal, a big goal accomplishment in my life. But I'll see if I do a show or something later. I'll try to figure it out. Not feeling 100%, but could could try. And try to do what I can. Um, that's the only thing I could do. I could just. I'm not feeling good. I'm not talkative too much. Just trying to keep to myself and take the month. I was taking the month off, but I try to do shows just to get some stuff out of my system. And this is one thing I needed to get out of my system. Dealing with a lot of pain because I'm dealing with a lot of rain, and it kind of rhymed a little bit. I'm dealing with a lot of pain because I'm dealing with a lot of rain. Damn, they couldn't make a song out of it. But it's crazy. It is. But I'm just gotta do what I can. So with that said, I'm gonna sign off. Just want to give you guys a little update because I started off with that imaging from the commercial and that song and all the flashing, and I couldn't take it. I was like, whoa. They didn't warn me or anything. They just started the thing and it just like started playing like crazy and kind of made me sick. And I just grabbed my phone and just started recording because, man, that shit was wild. I'm gonna make a complaint on YouTube too. I probably recorded myself too because I think that's messed up. They shouldn't be doing that. They shouldn't be flashing lights like that, especially when people get seizures like myself. That's not smart. So we'll see what's up. We'll see what happens. With that said, I hope everyone is having a good day. Continue having a good day or a good night wherever you guys are located. A good day and a good night, and let's see if I'll do future open talks, and we'll figure things out as time goes. With that said, it's my mind over your matter. My name is Rick, and talk to you guys or see you guys or hear from you guys later. Bye.